Hello everybody, how's it going today? It's Frankie here, and I got to say that was a big 3 points, a massive 3 points that we desperately needed. And I don't know if I remember I said in the previous video, in the previous football review video, it would just be typical of this United team to perform a team at Palace with how good they've been this season. It just annoyed me that we did win, because Everton at home, we should have actually scored the same amount of goals, even one more goal. Should have scored 3 against them, surely the maximum. The fact we didn't do that and we won today just kind of shows how annoying we can be sometimes. Even when we did take the lead, I didn't even cheer one bit, because I thought, okay, I know this United team are like, they're going to concede somewhere. Good job we held on. First half was abysmal. I mean, we should have scored within the first minute. Casemiro, how he didn't get that in, I don't know. I don't know how. I think it was Dean Henderson that I don't know how he clawed it out and stopped it from going in. That was something. Excuse me. I thought we should have scored then. And then after that, Palace just kind of dominated a bit. They zipped the ball around quicker. They even got a penalty which they scored from. It had to be retaken because of like a double hit. And this may sound silly. I think even if it goes off the other foot, it should still count, shouldn't it? I mean, then again, it is using the other foot, so penalty should just be one straight kick. So yeah, that got retook, but he still scored anyway. And they should have had it. They should have made it 2-0 at half time at least. But I think it was Mateta, whoever went through on goal. They're defending. Apart from that one block he made from that one shot, he was poor. You know, he's the one that gave the penalty away. And then that shot went wide. That block which I just told you about from Euro. Then also, I don't know if our keeper made another save, because they had 2 or 3 shots on target in that first half. And then Henderson, I think, made one comfortable save. I think, I was watching the stream, so it's hard for me to tell. They also had like corners which didn't really threaten much, to be fair. You know, you could say we held out and soaked up a bit of pressure, but to me, that first half was poor. We didn't create anything else apart from that moment. I think we had one shot from Fernandes, who I thought was our best player on the pitch. Casemiro, he was just good today as well, I've got to say, getting the ball in front. Apart from the odd few silliness he made, I thought he wasn't too bad for us today. Substitution second half, different game in my honest opinion. I thought we looked like we were going to score. Palace didn't do any much else in the second half, I've got to say. It was just basically just us trying to just get a win, to be fair, like us scoring a goal or two. The equaliser, I said Xerxes not a bad player. He just needs to do more. I don't know how he scored from an impossible angle. He did. I thought he took a deflection. He actually scored from that angle. I don't know how. But Fernandes with a good lob into him, pass from a free kick. Free kicks weren't not too bad for us today, actually. I thought we did quite well for him. Our corners are poor. Should have did more with the corners. That time on there. I think we scored, I think, 10 minutes later, whenever it was. Again, I think it was like Fernandes laid on to Mason Mount and a good bottom corner finish to make it 2-1. Still didn't want to cheer. And again, we could do this at 11-man Palace, a difficult ground, a team that basically is doing well this season, and do that. Whereas Everton, who I don't even think are that good, they get hammered by Newcastle and we lose to them at home when they have 10 men. It's bizarre. It's very bizarre how this United team can work. And there was another opportunity. We also had an opportunity when Bremo had a shot which was tame. He had another shot which went wide. We should have got given another free kick. Didn't get rewarded that. Again, we could have had opportunities. Crosses, I mean, Diallo disappointed me a little bit today. His crossing was poor. But when I saw Dorgu and Mainu come on, a bit hesitant on that one. I'm not sure what I feel about that. Mainu has potential. I don't know about, Dorgu yet. He's half off of me. Diallo, I thought, to me, if you're wondering on my face, I just had an omelette. So, my face was so clean, so that's good. Bear in mind too, for a lot of the United fans that criticise Diallo, I thought he was terrific today. I don't know if he came as substitute or whatever it was. He was the one making runs in, going forward. I don't see the criticism with him. Yeah, he can do better. For me, I think he's got potential. Shaw has been the usual. I didn't really see much of him. Matswari coming on. I don't know if some of these players. I think he came as substitute actually. I can't remember. Matswari was terrific when he came on. Just control the game as well with his passing and stuff like that. Could be better with the passing, but we were a bit quick in that second half. We feel like we wanted to win the game, and that's the spirit we needed to show. And everyone thought we were going to get absolutely just dismantled because of the four powers. I did think United were going to. I think could have been a defeat or a draw. Didn't expect us to go there with a win. So I was probably also thinking 2-2 as soon as we went 2-1 up. There's not really much else actually to report on this game. I think we may have had another shot on target, possibly 1 or 2 runs. But yeah, other than that, it's a big win. Apart from the end part, which was a bit of a relief. Casemiro, that's one of the mistakes he made. I was like, oh, you really don't do that, please don't do that. And I was hoping that this wouldn't go in. And I was getting flashbacks. Remember, I don't know if any of you United fans remember, 3 years ago when we were 1-0 up against Palace, where when Ronaldo was on our team, and who was it? Elise, I think, scored the free kick in stoppage time, and we didn't even go for a second. So that's what made me think about it. I'm getting flashbacks here. When I saw the notification, I was like, oh god, notification does that mean Palace have scored? They got the equaliser. It said it finished 2-1. Relief. I wanted to see what the free kick was like. It just hit the wall. So that was probably the wrong player for them to put the free kick to. Ridiculous decision to make. Luckily it didn't come to anything. But I gotta say, it just shows what United can do. I mean, we were averaging 2 goals or more previously before the Everton match within those 5 games. So it just makes you think this United team can score. I don't know what the Everton game was about. I don't know if we were just complacent somehow. Maybe we just, I don't know. Maybe it's because Pickford were making good saves here and there. It could have been a different game, I guess, if we didn't make those saves. But I don't know. Everyone's going to complain, but everyone's going to, congratulate the substitution, the manager. Bear in mind too, we could have easily lost that game. Excuse me, if Palace in the first half, or even drawn, if they would have got a second or third goal in that first half, it would have been a different game. But to come away with that with a win, it shows we got some character. And we got, in our next game, I think is West Ham at home. We need to. I mean, the last time I saw the score, Liverpool winning 1-0. I don't know if it's 2-0, if it's 1-1 at the moment. I don't know. West Ham needs to be a win. Because since we're at home, we can't have another Everton loss again. We can't have that sort of defeat. I do believe we'll score in that game. I don't know about my score prediction. Maybe, possibly. I'm going to just take a risk on this one. I'm going to be wrong, but I'm going to probably say 3-1 United for that game. I don't know why. We just felt it. At home, I know we've lost 2 home games. Just at home games, we can do something. That's what I'm thinking. We got Wolves away after that, and then Bournemouth at home. So the next 2 games needs to be wins. They're winnable for us. Whether we can win them or not, I don't know. But we need to get into that on form. Have a bit of not on form. We have to get on that. Just play like we played today, but obviously with a bit more ruthlessness, we'll win the game comfortably. If we go into that like we went to that in the Everton game, we're going to lose. So bear in mind, West Ham was in a bit of form as well. Bear that in mind too. So they would want to be up for it, but we need to win that. No title race. Just for now, just win games. That's what I'll be hoping for. Too far for a title. For a title race, we would have needed to. The games we drawn this season, we would have needed to win 2 out of 3 of those. I'm sure we got 3 draws this season. We would have needed to at least win 2 of those to be in the title race. Unless a miraculous comeback happens, I don't know. And then you got Chelsea and Arsenal game coming up later. If that ends in a draw, not too bad, right? I guess. It's with City scraping that win. Like I said, City will probably win this season. I said at the start. The blue shark is coming for Arsenal, as they would say. Chelsea, if they win today, boy, they could they could really be dark horses, I'm telling you. So I think the last time I checked as well, Brighton were winning at Forest, and also the last time I checked, Villa was drawing against Wolves in the derby. So I don't know what the score is in that one at this moment. But yeah, this win just feels weird. I don't celebrate United wins anymore. I just look at it and go, yes, come on, we won the game finally. I don't cheer like it means something. You know, it doesn't feel right. It just feels when we win games, it just means nothing. But if we were tied to contenders, we start winning games. That's when I'll feel something. But yeah, other than that, it's just a big 3 points for us. Mount has improved as well, better than man. I think that's his third goal for us this season. He's been improved for us. He's actually been a decent player. I thought he was going to be a bit of a flop for us. It turns out he's actually been a decent player. And Brumo could have scored today. I think Gordon Burnmore earlier, but Brumo, he should have scored. He looks dangerous when he's on the ball, I'm telling you. And without Cunha and Sesko, Cunha has a bit of pace to it. We didn't need him. We got the win. So yeah, happy with that win. Overall, a good second half. A tale of two halves. Poor first, but then second half it shows what we can do, where we do actually get going and work hard. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification below. So see you in my next video.